economy both can nyam and it can drink. So don't follow that foolishness about, yes, the economy doing well, but people still suffering. That is a reality that we know. But when this project is done, less people will be suffering. When we turn on the water in Rhine Park, less people are suffering. When I go up to Castleton and we commission that project, less people up there will be suffering. So yes, there have been a lot of suffering and a whole heap of people were suffering, but it is this administration, project by project, commissioning by commissioning, house by house, hospital by hospital, school room by school room, police station by police. Well, you know it is this administration that is reducing the suffering of the people of Jamaica. And we're going to increase the pace in the third term even faster. I used to run around these areas many years ago. I know these areas quite well, and I have many friends who are from the area. I haven't been hearing about this area in any bad way for a long time. So I know that this is one of the communities that is uplifting themselves, being positive. And then for this to happen, to come and reflect badly on the entire community, you don't have to tell me that none of you here support that. And all of you are distressed as I am. And I also know that all of you are giving your support to the family who suffered this very tragic loss. The Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of the area pointed out to me that you have all been very supportive and cooperative with the police, because you are all of the view that whoever committed this act must be brought to justice. But ACP Phillips also privately commended you that no one has sought to take matters into your own hands. And I pointed out to him that this is the new Jamaica that you see emerging, where the citizens have confidence that the police will be able to find the perpetrator. The citizens have confidence that the police will bring the perpetrator to justice. And therefore, the people will play their role in cooperating, in providing information, in highlighting the problem, in speaking out against the problem, and in ensuring that this does not happen again. Once that strong relationship starts to emerge between the citizens and the police, we will have a safer Jamaica and a safer community. This incident must be considered a turning point. The person who is alleged to have committed the crime, we don't know, we are speaking purely now on allegation, is someone who is a repeat offender, someone who is out on bail. And as the mother of the child who perished pointed out, that she had no idea that this man was a repeat offender and was actually out on bail. So that speaks to certain issues that we have to take a second look at in our criminal justice system. We have recently reformed the Bail Act, and we do have in place a sex offenders registry. But I think this incident requires that we take a second look on how we make this sex offenders registry available to the public, so that the public can be armed with information to protect themselves. Yes, there are constitutional issues that we have to balance, but where we are in the society, I have said it before and I will say it again, that our laws need to favor the protection of life and the protection of the victim rather than trying to protect the criminals. It is time that the society draws a clear line that we must eliminate the criminals from our society. They mean you no good. They mean you no good. And I know that there is an ambivalence, but we are drawing the line now that those who are involved in criminal activities, we can't support them anymore. Because it could have been your child. Innocent, has nothing to do with anything. So, in as much as the society is emerging now with confidence in the police, the society must also resolve itself and be unambiguous in being against criminals. So I want to thank the community for supporting the police. I urge you to continue to speak out against this. This cannot be a reflection of the community. And if anyone knows anything, if you have any information, please share it. The Minister of National Security has announced a reward of $2 million. Please tell us what you know and claim the reward. God bless you and thank you.
Truly, I said I'm a fan of many people, but I stalk your Instagram page, sir, to see what is next for Jamaica. And truly, I've become a fan. Surely your history is going to be next to none. And not because we've met at several events, or I am a Labourite or a PNP. I'm just saying the work that you are doing is next to none. I've been to all kind of countries, from America to Canada. And when you talk about development, so it's not a bag of chat like we would say in our culture. And let me tell you something, man. So on behalf of the Morgan family, thank you so much. Prime Minister, don't stop. Don't stop. Let's take this go to Portland. Let's go to St. Mary. Let's go right around the island. Because where there's no vision, the people perish. There's things like the technology. Like our sister said earlier, this place is built, but we have to train ourselves that we can take care of it. I don't want to see the painter run down, because I'm going to buy paint myself and come paint it. We don't want to see in 10 years that we forgot about it. Let's not forget they said we were the forgotten parish. So St. Thomas, I love you all. Let's keep growing. Sending a picnic them go to school. Education is key. Take care of the family them and stick together. I'll be down by the... Ooh, yeah. Waiting for the good Lord to pass my way.
You're beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
St. Thomas.
I'll be down by the...
So tell me about yourself now. Tell me you're a farmer.
Yes, I am a farmer. My name is Sudian Hamilton. I own and operate a company called Believe Farms Limited. Me and my business partner, Kishana Armstrong. We are operating on 22 acres of land, both at toll gates, Ebony, and PGR Agro Parks. We do farming and distribution. We sell hotels, we sell restaurants, and right now we're setting up our plan to do exporting in this very parish of Clarendon, and we are doing value added. We're going to do some chips, right? So we just want to thank you so much for putting so much interest in farming, and we appreciate you, Mr. Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you so much.
Tell me something. When you started out, was it easy? How did you find it? Tell me some of the challenges you faced.
No, it wasn't easy because I didn't have a background in farming. My background is in production operation management at University of Technology. That's what I studied and minor into exporting. So I had to learn on the ground. I had to pull in information from other farmers, right? And of course I had to read like I'm studying. And eventually I got it. And right now it's okay. We have sometimes labor problems and climatic conditions, but you have to put crops in place to mitigate those challenging weather. What we farm sweet potato. We sell the best sweet potato in Jamaica, highest quality, and we not just talk. We are the major supplier of sweet potatoes to Hilo. We have a contract for Hilo for supplying them sweet potatoes, and we do papayas as well.
Tell me something. Are women better farmers than men?
Yes, I would say that we are better farmers. We have a keen to pest diseases, and we are more structured, right? We are hardworking.
I'll say that in the Jamaican context, women have a little bit more in terms of the structure and organization than men. So because of that structure and organization, women farmers will tend probably to reinvest in the farm.
Yes, that's what we've been doing. That's why we have grown so rapidly. We have reinvested a lot. You know, we work 7 days a week. Sometimes we're not on a holiday. We don't know what name so, right? Because even Sundays you have to prep the goods to deliver on Monday. And sometimes we drive the truck. We have a trucks and we have enough time man see. And I say, woman, I drive truck? Yeah, man, we go through it. And I don't live in Clarendon, I live in Kingston. So we have to traverse to Clarendon and traverse to St. Thomas, where our farms are.
Anyway, we still have to encourage our young men, right?
Yes.
That they should see farming as a real way out.
Yes.
As a good profession.
Yes.
A good business
Yes.
to be in. And young people in general.
Yes.
And I'm very pleased
Thank you, sir.
at what
Thank
you are doing. Come.